Welcome back, everybody, to part 7 of Ocarina of Time 3 Art Challenge. And again, my audio was all messed up for this part, so I'm re-recording it. Which blows, but my commentary is not that interesting anyway, so. Here we're fighting the lizard foes. Pretty neat enemies, but pretty easy. Yeah, luckily I'm not going to have too many hard enemies during this playthrough. It's just going to be maybe like the Stalfos and then the Iron Knuckle. And maybe like Phantom Ganon or something. Because I'm not that good at hitting back his projectiles. Which I'll probably be fine. There we go. Well, guess there's not a lot to talk about. I mean, it's just me going through the dungeon. And I'm going to skip the Dodongos here just because, I mean, I don't need to fight them. If I can remember what I'm doing here. Which I'm just recording this right now, getting this out of the way. I'm going to actually play some Bioshock Infinite here in a second. Which is free on Xbox Live. So that's cool. I was debating on whether to buy it anyway because I have the other two Bioshock games. I think the first one's great. The second one is okay. It doesn't seem to run as smooth as the first one, and it doesn't have that impact like the first one does. But I still like Bioshock Infinite. It's weird though that, I mean, Bioshock 2. It's weird, Bioshock Infinite though. It feels like I don't know. I've played like a couple hours of it. That's okay right now. Hopefully it'll get better. I mean, it looks great. It's a great looking game and everything, but I thought the whole in the sky thing was kind of cheesy and kind of, I don't know, just, I mean, I hate to say believable because, I mean, Bioshock's an underwater city, but, Rapture. But, they made it believable kind of with all the old technology and everything. But Bioshock Infinite takes place before that. And it's, I don't know. Well, this part is super cool. Bombing the stairs, bombing the stairs and have them come down to your level. And pretty sure you can backflip over these. Like before, I climb them one at a time. Of course, I'm climbing one at a time right now. I don't. There we go. Yeah. Make it a little faster. And I'm going to be collecting these. How'd you like that sweet jump? I'm going to be collecting these gold Skulltulas. Not that one. The one above it. To the left there. I'm going to be collecting these gold Skulltulas anyway. I mean, I don't want to get a piece of heart from them. But I do want to get the bigger wallet. Because I think you need it, or I don't know. I do if I want to buy the Goron tunic, I think. But I can just get it from Darunia's son later. I had a guide for this game as a kid. My cousin actually bought it, and I loved playing it at his house and everything, and my other cousin's house. But I got it at Sam's Club, and it was $60, but it came with the guide, and guide's amazing. It's an awesome guide. It's in tatters right now, or after using it for so many years. But it is the best guide I've ever used. It's awesome. It feels like it completes the game kind of, which the game's great by itself. But I mean, I don't know about kids nowadays, but I used to, you always had to wait to play video games. For me, it was always weekend. I could only play them on the weekend, and even then, had to get jobs done first. So during the week, I'd always read the guide and everything, and all the manuals. It's a shame that manuals don't come with the games anymore, or real manuals. I mean, some games it does, which is nice to see, but of course, when I say some games, I'm talking used games because that's all I buy anymore, pretty much. Oh yeah, instead of I was throwing the bombs there, trying to get it wedged in that ladder, but sometimes you can do it, and it's just you have to be good. But you can also just jump and have it explode in your hands. This is a really cool dungeon, though. It's the inside of a big Dodongo. I think I said that already in the last part, but doesn't matter. I'm saying it again. Fighting the lizard foes again. Second time around. What's cool about this is actually above the other dungeon, or the other room where you fight the first set of lizard foes. So that's pretty neat. I've seen a modification or a mod, whatever, of this game where you can play with 4 people. I mean, it looks glitchy as can be and everything, but this would be a great game for 4 people if it was, tweaked and everything. But of course, Nintendo would never do that, which is weird. You'd think they had a multiplayer Zelda game besides Four Swords Adventures, which I'd buy Four Swords Adventures again if you could play 4 people on it. I mean, not again. If they released it again, I'd buy it because the original one's expensive on the GameCube. And besides, you need 3 Game Boy Advances to go with it, so you can all play. I mean, seems like a lot of extra work for nothing. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, like a 3D Zelda game that's 4 players. And I know they'd try to make the graphics as good as they could, but honestly, I wouldn't care. Make the game look like this. I mean, I'm still playing this, right? Of course, I can't speak for everybody, but and they don't have I mean, this to me is the most realistic looking Zelda game. I mean, Majora's Mask too, but Majora's Mask blows, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. It's just I hate the saving where you have to restart the day every time and you lose all your items. It's like, why would you need to lose your items? I mean, you're taking them with you through time, right? Or I mean, you can keep your sword, but you can't keep the arrows in your quiver. You can keep, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. And really, the game would be, just fine. I mean, there's good parts to it and everything, but the saving just really hampers it. I don't like having to quit, which I will probably get it on the Wii U because you can, when you use the save states, or not even save states, just suspend point, you can, come back to the game, right where you left off. Instead of having to start the day, turn the game on, go into your file, start at the beginning of the third day, the first day again. Yeah, where this game, I can, if I had, when I was younger, if I had only a little bit of time to play a game or whatever, I could play this game and get a lot further than Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, if I had something to do on the third day, I have to play the song 3 times, or not even 3 times. I had to play it 6 times or 5 times to speed up time, and then I have to get there and everything, and which you use the song soaring to go different places, but also it's just not that appealing of a world. And I didn't care at all for the people who lived in Termina. What you see there's a giant moon coming towards your city and you're not going to move. Come on, just move, everybody. Bunch of idiots. Crappy little town anyway. Anyway, I think I'm going to be done here. Anyway, see you guys in part 8. Ocarina of Time 3-Hour Challenge. This has been Mr. Revolutionary. See you later.